Okay, we're Dadoush.
Hi, yeah, so this is our 4th time meeting and you've introduced me to yourself every single time. That's pretty interesting. So how was your week?
My week went really well. I think I'm actually a step closer to becoming regional manager of Banda.
Yeah, here in your file it says you're assistant to the regional manager.
Well, the title doesn't matter at all. I think I am actually better than assistant to the regional manager. I'm assistant regional manager.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's great. So what do you do that other employees don't?
Well, aside from them all being idiotic, I'm really their guide, if you could say that, or their mentor when the boss is gone. I think they look up to me and they can learn a lot of things from me if I take control.
So if they look up to you, what exactly does your manager do?
I think that's a great question, and I think that's exactly why I should be the regional manager of Dunder Mifflin and not my current boss.
Okay, well, before your anything, let's talk about your incident. So what exactly happened?
I think I was just being the great salesman that I am, and I think I was trying to get the people to buy from us rather than Staples, and they weren't listening. So I raised my voice at them because I wanted them to make sure they're buying from the best paper company, Dunder Mifflin, from the best salesperson there, me, and they weren't listening. I guess they didn't just deserve me.
So you yelled at them because they didn't buy your product?
Yeah, well, their company's running out of business anyway, so they don't really matter.
So you didn't help them after all?
Well, didn't is a complicated word. Really, what I was trying to do is guide them, like I do all the time, and they just weren't listening to me.
Okay then. So what does an ideal manager look like then, in your perspective?
Well, I think the general idea of a manager lines up with mine. Sometimes I look up great leaders of the world, and most of the time they turn out to be like Martin Luther King and Gandhi, but none of those people line up with my perspective, and I think that's the correct perspective. I think a person is worth like being called a great leader if their intelligence and great leadership skills line up with mine.
Well, let's go over more traits of a leader. I think humility is definitely one. So.
Yeah, I consider myself a really humble person. I think that's why I started working with such horrible company, and it's the company, like the business is dying off, and being the humble person I am, volunteered my time, my great experience to become a salesperson at this company.
Yeah, so let's go more over how humility can affect leadership.
I think it can affect it really negatively because the best leaders in the world are considered less successful if they're humble, and they're just less powerful.
Okay, so you just said you were really humble, and now you're saying that humble people are considered not as successful and less powerful. Do you see how the two...
Insubordination. I'm calling you up for insubordination, and this conversation is inappropriate. Hey, neither of our phones turned